Hello, all you lovely people, audio lovers, you audiophiles, all of the people crazy about music and all of this beautiful stuff. My name is Stephano, P Bass, aka Preston Beat, and this is another improvised MAF, Montreal Audiofest interview. Today, we have, like right now, in bed with me right now, we have with us a special woman. I would say, and I collected a bit of information on her without really asking her, and some people would say, I have a list here, but some people would say that this person is a fearless woman. Since there are not many women in the audio industry, this one is like, we could say she's an icon, and she will not go unnoticed. I have a list of words that I will use during the interview to describe this woman. Now, y'all ready? From American Sound, we have with us right now, Angie Lisi. This is as close as we're going to get to the John Lennon, Yoko Ono vibe portrait 50 years ago.
Which for us old-timers rings a bell. Because I was 9 years old when this happened. And to be part of this and have it as an audio event is just, who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? This is how it goes. For those of you who don't know what's happening here, we're having the bed-in for peace, which now I call bed-in for audio, that John Lennon and Yoko Ono did 50 years ago at the Elizabeth Hotel just across the street here, and it was as a like for a form of nonviolent protest against war and experimental testing and so on. And so how we start this interview is I'm going to have Angie write and pick a color. She's going to write a word. Any word. It's really off the top of your head. It can be anything, something that you like. We're going to hang it up, and then we sort of explore with the word during the interview. You know what's funny about that word is I have a note on my cheat sheet here about your dog. Yeah, and Angie, just brief history, is has a dog named Stella.
I still have a dog named Stella.
And are you like really dog lover to the point that this, like the dog is sort of like a very important part of your life?
Absolutely, 24/7. She's dog number 10 in my life.
Wow, it's amazing. So, Angie Lisi from American Sound, which is based in Ontario?
In Richmond Hill.
I like that. Now we're sitting in the room at the festival. This is the room that is run by women. This is Audio Fee, and it's important to talk about it because I think Angie, you're one of the rare women in this industry, and I want to ask you, how do you feel about being a woman in this industry?
Well, first of all, I didn't pick this business. I didn't pick this industry. It sort of picked me. It wasn't something that I thought I could make a living at or call it a career. I basically followed my heart into it rather than a business sense. Some of that is because of my father, and where, you know, a nice Italian man comes home from work and has a little extra vino or 2 or 3 or 4, and then the music goes on, and I was the only one in the house because mom was yelling and screaming, but I was the one dancing and listening to music. So some of that is an influence from my father.
Really?
Being in an industry, first of all, I never felt like I was fighting against men and being in a man's industry. I was just doing what I wanted to do. I never took it as, I'm going to show them. No, it was never that at all. If anything, it was sharing, and it happened to be a lot of men. I learned a lot from their sharing with me and taking me seriously. And after that, that gives you strength, that gives you courage, and you just be true to yourself and what you feel and what you hear. Because music isn't just about satisfying these two things. It has to go beyond. It just has to hit a spirit. It has to hit a feeling. It has to give you goosebumps. Today in the room, I had a married couple, and I sat them down to listen to our presentation, and I said, how did you enjoy that? Because I want to hear the woman's opinion first. And she says, I had tears coming down. And the husband goes, and in French, of course, I said, you know, the hair, goosebumps. He says, yeah, I had goosebumps. He goes, I can't believe how much. So when I hear that, my heart's satisfied. My soul's satisfied. It's like what I'm doing isn't work. So that's all I need to hear. I don't care about the business so much so, rather than trying to make people satisfied.
And let's say you have one song to choose. Every time you walk into a room, this song goes on. You have one song for the rest of your life. What song would that be?
Linda Ronstadt sings this beautiful song called For Sentimental Reasons. Reasons? Yeah. Sentimental reasons.
Every time you walk into that room, that song would go on.
Like that, because it's sincere and it's not loud. Although I do listen loud.
We are doing the bed-in for audio at the Montreal Audio Festival. We had Angie Lisi from American Sound. This was amazing.